can tell.
How would die for your dogs?
With dogs.
I love mango cats too.
What's a mango?
They're like lions you can hold, and they're amazing. They really are, and they have a lot of.
Okay, before I let that video continue, hey Shody fans, I'm gonna try and get Nobuyoshi's story. Again, I forgot where I'm at in this part of his story because I haven't been voicing the show date stuff in a long time. I'm barely getting back today. Hopefully I can get Bernie Sherlock in today. If not, I'll try sometime this week and end with Lost Alice. I having to warn that this is not family nor child-friendly content. So hopefully my comments aren't turned off because it always irritates me that I don't give the warning and then my comments are turned off. But, well, here we go. I know my video says live, but I'm gonna be ignoring chat in case anybody comments. I do apologize for ignoring chat because I am treating this live like a normal video where I can't interact with live. I mean, there will be times where I do, but this is shall we date, so I shouldn't. I'm sorry. Anyway, here we go. Hopefully this will be less than 30 minutes. And less than 20, too. And, of course, I'm going by the name Momo, since that was my Android tablet. It's MC names. So, if you hear a different name than what I originally gave the MC names, then because I feel bad. Okay, so here we go. And Suki here and Nagasaki. I cannot pronounce names. Momo. Nobuyoshi's surprise hardly registered. I began running down hillside into the darkness without answering. Why should I be upset? After all, he came here to find his brother. Hopefully the two of them can reunite and live happily ever after. My vision started to blur and I found myself running even faster to avoid stumbling. Oh, poor MC. The following day was spent guarding Nobuyoshi as usual. However, I couldn't help but feel awkward the entire time. Nobuyoshi was as friendly as ever, which only made me more miserable. Momo? Yes, sir? What's wrong? Do you still need some more rest? He gave me a worried look, and I tried to smile back. But it too felt awkwardly and clumsy. Oh, I hate when the music goes out. It's highly annoying. So enjoy Ninja Shadow music entering until it goes. I'm fine. Please forgive me if I've caused you any concern. Yeah, I need the music. I can't. The Shishigumi are available all day today to guard me. Take a break. Oh, but I think you could use a little change of pace, don't you? He gave me that faithful, warm smile and patted me on the head. Oh, I feel bad for MC. I found his consideration unbearably painful. Aw, MC. In the end, I listened to Nobuyoshi's suggestion and went for a stroll through town. Oh, I bet Yonoyoshi would like that book, and that toy would probably amuse him. I let out a deep sigh. It was all I could think about as I glanced in the shop windows. Oh, MC. Momo! Is that you, Momo? Dear. Oh, here goes the music again. Here we go. Suddenly heard a familiar voice call out to me. When I looked up, I saw the owner hurrying up the street. It was Yoshiyuki Shingo, whom I had met on a mission some time ago. He was dragging another man along with him as he came racing toward me at full speed. Why am I surprised to see you here? This settles it. You're destined to become my wife. Boy! Yoshiyuki, you're just the last thing. There's no rush, Momo. I know how shy you are about the subject. Yoshiyuki was a great guy, only I couldn't get past his treatment of the subject of marriage. Not a friend. Is this a friend of yours, Yoshiyuki? Yes. A friend that he needs to back off of. Dork. He's a dork. A lovable dork. Kinda. She's my future wife. No, I'm not. Ooh. I quickly denied it, and Yoshiyuki reached out to pat me on the shoulder. Like I said, as shy as can be. This here is Zio. I've been working with him lately. Zio Sakamoto. But everyone calls me Zio. Nice to meet you, Momo. Zio grinned at me as I stood there blushing. How many things will marry Yoshiyuki too? What can I say to convince them once and for all? I don't appreciate being misunderstood any more than I like to lying to myself. Okay, well, you know what? I believe this is Nobu something. I forgot. I forgot the name! I'll just put Nobu for now. Nobu story. Oh, it has his name right there. What the heck? Nobu. It says, okay, so think about Nobuyoshi. Ponder Yoshiyuki. Okay. I think I'm gonna go with the first option. Okay. Think about Nobuyoshi, Ponder Yoshiyuki. I apologize if I say the names wrong, but that's how I pronounce him. Think about Nobuyoshi. Even if I couldn't have a future with Nobuyoshi, I wouldn't change how I felt. Listening to Yoshiyuki only made that more obvious. I couldn't even begin to consider marrying him. Nobuyoshi had his head filled with thoughts of his brother. Like me, my thoughts of him was probably the last thing on his mind. Still, oh no, MC, why? Why? I've fallen in love with Nobuyoshi. A lot of anxiety in my chest suddenly seemed to unravel. Like I said, there's no rush. We can talk about marriage later. I really wanted to introduce you to Zio. That's fine. I wish you wouldn't call me your future wife. I As I took a step back from Yoshiyuki, someone suddenly hugged me from behind. I don't believe this woman belongs to you. Look at her, you simpleton. Can't you see you're upsetting her? Ooh, it was Nobuyoshi. And as near as I can remember, I never heard him this upset before. I quickly turned to face him and realized he was fighting to catch his breath. He must have come running over when he saw us. Nobuyoshi, what are you doing here? I anxiously spoke up, and he relaxed his grip on me and showed me a smile. I couldn't stop thinking about how sad you looked earlier, so I skipped out on the Shinshigumi and came looking for you. Oh. Yoshiyuki's look. This is adorable. He's stupidly adorable. As I struggled to come up with an appropriate response, I see Zio place a hand on Yoshiyuki's shoulder. Give up, Yoshiyuki. That's a shogun. Uh-huh. Although Yoshiyuki appeared frustrated, he cheerfully... Deep down, I suspected he wanted me to be happy. Oh. Oh no! Natoshi! Shogun, wait for us! Oh my god. Yes, bitch. Okay, so thinking about Yoshiyuki is good. Ponder Yoshiyuki is bad. And you made a good choice. Yay! So Shiro, oh no. Do either of you realize that man is a rebel? Zio's expression suddenly clouded over as Shiro pointed at him. You guys are driving me nuts. Come on, Yoshiyuki. Let's get out of here. What? Were you dragging me with you? Oh shit, I skipped the other one. Stop, Zio. You're not getting out of ritual suicide this time. You have a lot of pent-up frustration, don't you, Doshi? Momo, please look after the shogun for us. Sojiro playfully smiled at us, then racing off. I watched Z and Toshi chase. Oh, stop it! Chase Zio Yoshiki. I hate notifications when it does that. What a lively bunch. Nobuyoshi gazed at the four of them until they were out of sight, then turned to face me. If you don't mind, I'd like to find some place where we can relax and talk. Of course, I don't mind. Lead the way. Oh, MC, I hate you, but love you. I readily agreed to a suggestion. Cute. The sun was already setting by the time we reached the top of the hill and gazed out over Nagasaki. Its light painted the streets a beautiful orange, and we stood there a moment, admiring the view. This is the first time we've finally had a quiet moment alone. Nobuyoshi turned to face me and held my hand. The warmth and kindness in his touch filled me with emotion. I lowered my gaze and was contemplating what to say, when suddenly he deeply bowed his head toward me. Forgive me, Momo. What for? Please look up at me, Nobuyoshi. No, not until you've heard what I have to say. Like a stubborn child, he refused and continued talking. The moment you said my brother's name, every other thought in my head vanished. Even in his absence, he's been a big support to me in my struggle to get this far. But when I stopped to think about the time I spent in Nagasaki, I realized you've always been there for me. And yet, like a big idiot, when I opened my mouth earlier, all I could talk about was my brother. Aww. Nobuyoshi finally raises his head again. His brows were drooping, and he didn't appear very happy. I smiled at him in an effort to reassure him a little. You've been excessively kind to me, and it reminded me a lot of my brother at first. Oh, a lot of my brother. At first, I even imagined you somehow taking his place. But not anymore. I know that this warmth I feel inside is telling me I love you. Oh, dang moments. I gazed directly in Nobuyoshi's eyes. Oh. I also realized my feelings for you aren't going to change, regardless of how you might think of me. I beg you, let me continue to be your bodyguard and remain at your side. No, Mama. Nobuyoshi let out a deep breath and appeared relieved at the same time. He gave me the biggest grin I had yet to see on him. Of course you can! His reply came out loud and cheerful, and was accompanied by a hug. You've got such a strong character and firm resolve. I love that in a woman. When I first met you, I thought you were adorable, almost like a little sister. And I started to realize how reassuring it was to have you at my side before I knew it. I didn't want to be without you. Aww, that is so sweet. You know what, Yoshi? From now on, I wish you would simply call me Nobu, and I hope you will never leave me. Oh, darn it. He's stupidly cute, even for a shogun. He grinned at me, and I casually replied, all right, Nobu. I've been waiting a long time to hear you call me that. Oh, gosh. He wrapped his arms tightly around me, and I leaned over, and the two of us kissed. It was barely more than a shy peck, as if we were both testing our feelings. Then our lips slowly parted again. Whatever you do, don't go running off on me now. He pinched my cheek and tugged on it, then burst out laughing. Your cheeks really do stretch, don't they? Something about this feels familiar. I can't read. While contemplating it, I smiled up at Nobuyoshi. I reached up and returned the gesture. Yours do too. Oh yeah? How about this? This time he tugged on both of my cheeks and then began laughing in amusement. We were soon both double over in laughter, and our playful attempts to judge one another's affection continued until the sun finally set. Oh, that is so damn sweet. And I'm not going to read that, even though Haru's so cute. Look at her chibi form. Yeah, and I read these for funsies too. We're finally in the spotlight. You sound excited too, Zio. Don't tell me your first appearance makes you feeling nervous. Hey, don't laugh. Sorry, I'll try not to, but you're just so darn amusing. Ooh. Yay! And the final story take for today starts chapter 8. When Nobuyoshi and I arrived back at Mako's salon, Makoto summoned us to his room. Of course, my boy Kagura, there's Shintaro, Edward. Well, his name is spelled with a U instead of a W, so I don't know how to pronounce that. And then, I believe, Mizuki? I need to look at the names, because I forgot his. There's Asagai. I think that's how you pronounce her name. Asgai. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't know how his name is pronounced. And of course, Makoto. sweet man, but very serious. And then there's Ukio, the red-headed, blue-eyed prince. Well, not a literal prince, but he's cute. We came hurrying in to find the other vigilants, the Shishigumi, and for some reason, Zio and Yoshiyuki were all gathered there. Huh? What are you two doing here? Momo, you don't belong in a group of men like this. Nobu glared at him from beside me, and Yoshiyuki quickly dropped his usual banter. I'm actually a member of the Vigilance. I took Kairi's position. You did? You didn't? Why? The atmosphere in the room quickly convinced him not to press the subject any further. Huh? Losing him must have been tough. You've done well. I could feel his concern as he gently patted me on the head. Shinsuke and we were chasing after the two of you earlier, right? Well, lately I've been working in the Kenetai with Zio. I'm here today because of him. Zio sat across the room having a friendly conversation with Ukio and Sagai. I can't pronounce names, I'm sorry. Ukio knows a lot of people, but that doesn't explain why he'd bring one of them to a vigilant meeting. I was staring curiously at Zio when he suddenly looked my way and gave me an emerald smile. Hey Momo, in case you didn't know, I used to be vigilant too. You were? What can I say? A lot's happened since then. We're all still buddies. Zio was certainly acting cheerful enough, but Makoto didn't seem to mirror his enthusiasm. Now that we're all gathered, I'll explain why Zio is with us. Silence fell over the room as Makoto let out a faint sigh and began talking. The rebels have finally started to make their presence known. The rebels? They were a militant group whose intention was to overthrow Nobu and our current government. At the heart of the organization stands Tsubaki Tsunoki and Toru Nakagawa, my brother. When he mentioned his brother, my heart began to ache. Makoto painfully lowered his gaze. Zio brought us to this information. As for Mr. Shingu's presence, I chased down with the Shinigami along with Zio. I was too worried to let him face them in the vigilance alone. You can stop being a worrywart, Yoshiyuki. We're in my old stomping grounds now. Zio smiled in an effort to ease his concern, but Yoshiyuki didn't appear convinced. Ugh. And the mess is a cliffhanger. Well, next is Guard Me Sherlock, and I believe it's Henry's story. But I haven't been after Shall We Date in a long time. Today I'm barely getting to it, so let's go to Guard Me Sherlock. Bye, Shall We Date fans. How do I end this?